What men want in a woman, what guys really look for. In this video, I'm gonna reveal the truth about what men want in a woman, a partner, a person who they want a long-term relationship with, not a meantime fling, so you finally understand why men commit to those women who don't really do anything other than seemingly appear and get just really strong commitment from the greatest guys, the guys that you want. Hey, it's Erin, your personal love expert, back again on the channel where we make men make sense. VixenDaily. Now, if you want to learn what men really want in a woman, then write "I'm ready" right now in the comments down below while the intro plays. This video has been requested so many times, so I hope you guys enjoy. But before I dive in, I have a very small favor to ask. If you like this video, any of my videos, anything about me, what I'm wearing, love advice, give me a like, a thumbs up, give me a like, share, subscribe, tell people all about it. So what do men want in a woman? This stuff is gonna really be the difference between how you get a committed relationship where a man gives you everything, and I mean more than everything, and not. So it's really important to pay attention. Men want a relationship where they can have self-respect. He cannot stay in a relationship where he has to compromise on his own dignity or something that's extremely meaningful to him. No guy wants to feel like being in the relationship is some kind of a loss or defeat. Men want a woman who understands how important it is for them to live on their own terms in line with their mission. It doesn't mean career. It's what he wants to become as a human being. It's the direction he wants to go in. It's about how he lives, and a man cannot compromise on this one thing, which is aligning and advancing in his direction on his mission. He cannot compromise on what charges his drive up, what fuels him. And it's different for every man, but understand it's extremely important to understand this specific thing in men that they cannot be without. It's important to him feeling fully alive and whole as a man. The way you know that you're doing this right is by observing him. Pay attention to what inflates, inspires, and what demotivates him. Encourage him to do what motivates him and discourage him from those things that really discourage him and make him feel really bad and down. This will make him feel that you understand him, you truly understand who he is. This is the essence of what it is to be a partner. Even experiment with different ways of encouragement. Even giving feedback on what you observed is very powerful and important. Basically, a man wants a woman who knows how to bring out his best, who knows how to bring out his best when he's down, when things are falling apart. But to do this, you need to pay attention when things are good to what brings out his best, what makes him feel the most alive, motivated, and what makes him feel the most frustrated, hopeless, and angry. When you watch and pay attention, you'll understand when he needs these things, in what amount, and how much of each thing he needs. You'll also understand his triggers and what really sets him off. But when you understand what brings out his best, you'll know him better than anyone else in his life, better than he knows himself, and he'll want you in his life forever. If this is something you want to learn how to create in a guy where he really wants to give you his all, then I do invite you to join VixenInsider.com, where you can connect with me directly. That's VixenInsider.com. I can give you direct feedback, and it's really important that you know you can have this direct access. And another thing to know is never make it harder for a man to live the way he wants, to be on his mission, to be in alignment with his purpose, or do what he needs to do. Because when a man feels you understand his drive, which is what all of this is driving at, he feels you understand him. And when he feels you understand him, you're irreplaceable in his life. It doesn't matter how long you've been together, whether it's a month or 5 years, this stuff is extremely important. Next, a man wants a woman who knows how to live happy and how to be happy. So in a way, you're the emotional leader of the relationship. You can set the emotional tone. You have the power to lead with a good, positive place where you're happy, and you infuse your relationship with true happiness from within. A relationship will bring out your most volatile, so you have to learn how to exercise control and patience in your reactions. Men want a woman who can have fun in the bedroom. I think that's a pretty obvious one. No one is saying to do circus acts or anything crazy, but just be fun and be willing to try out new things in general. Men want a woman who takes care of herself. So all this means is that you don't let yourself go. You continue putting effort into who you are. You don't just abandon things like your hair, makeup, and all that good stuff, and fitness and healthy eating just because you're in a relationship. In other words, you don't just get comfortable, you just stay at the way you were in the beginning. That's really all it is. And it's not saying you have to be perfect. It's just put in effort to be your best you in an ongoing, consistent basis. Men want a woman who knows how to give him space because she trusts that he is a human being that can go away and come back. Space means you trust someone enough to let them go and know that they're going to come back. Men need space to process emotions, to be in love, all that good stuff. But more importantly, it means that you trust him. You know it's good for the relationship to give space. And you already live your life in a happy way where you know that space is essential and you take your own space. Men want a woman he can grow with. You're also willing to grow as well, meaning that you have depth and you have a willingness to explore all facets of life and grow with him. Men want a woman who knows what's good for the relationship and lets that guide her actions rather than some angry grudge or need to possess or some kind of a inner feeling of fear of loss, no resentment or retaliation. Men want a woman that they're able to feel they can make happy. So men, believe it or not, do want to make you happy. So if you're never satisfied and nothing makes you happy and it's never enough, that's not a good thing. You want to be able to be directly clear about what makes you happy and let him know, and also realize that he wants to make you happy. So all you have to do is tell him. There's no such thing as he should just know what makes you happy. What you can do is connect what you want him to do with the way it makes you feel. So for example, when you bring me flowers, it makes me feel loved. Then he'll be incentivized to bring you flowers. So I hope that this stuff has given you a refreshing perspective on what men actually want in a woman. Men want a partner, a woman they can talk to, they can see as a real human being that sees them, isn't really sitting on the fence wanting things and fixating. Men just want a partner, a person who they can be around and actually just have a good time with, to go through life with, who brings out their best and is there for them during their worst. No one is perfect, but just take everything I said to heart. And if you want help with any of these things, I invite you to join VixenInsider.com. That's VixenInsider.com. If there's still space available, I can help you understand what your specific guy wants. It's very, very important to know your guy, how to dissect him. I can help you do that really, really seamlessly. I invite you to comment on this video with any thoughts on this topic, questions you might have, and of course, subscribe to the channel for more love advice so you can have the love life that you really want. And I will see you next time.